Happy birthday, all of my divine loves and divine lovette Geminis. Geminis. Happy birthday to you. Big changes, you know. You guys, when I asked what you guys needed to hear, most of my Geminis, whether you're retired or not, you are a prime candidate to be I'm hearing school counselor or something of that nature. Counseling is in your energy, like your words, and they heal. Your advice, it heals. Your kind words, they heal people. You guys have that knowledge plus experience equals wisdom. Now, for the rest of you guys, that's much younger Geminis, definitely just tap into that energy of counseling, and you'll find that that kind of fits you. A lot of you guys already know it. You have a keen energy of it. However, going back to school is something that is necessary for some of you guys to just simply gain the confidence. That's all it is actually for. Okay, this will help you in a huge way make changes in your life and head you guys towards the right direction. It's telling you guys that even though this is a huge decision, it can also repair your credit. Okay, and they want you guys to talk to your angels instead of worrying about things. Okay, they want you guys to not worry and talk to your angels. Yes, Geminis, and it will also get you out of debt for sure. That's what it's showing me here. It will get you out of debt. So that's just something that came up directly from your energy. So counseling, going back to school for the younger Geminis and for the older Geminis who are long out of retirement, that is your field. It will put extra money in your pocket. It will be a huge decision that's in the right direction, and it will repair your credit. You heard me. Talk to your angels, all right? It's embedded. And let me let you know, Geminis, okay? This is for my Geminis as a whole, young and old. You hear me? Yeah, those who definitely are true to your soul. Teaching is definitely your spiritual goal. You hear me? And that's why you guys react the way you react. That's why you speak the way you do. Teaching is inside of you. You inspire people of all ages, and especially young people, okay? A lot of you guys are originally earth angels here, believe it or not. You were born to protect, all right? You were born to protect, nurture, and teach, all right? Some of you guys were love animals. You were born to protect and teach and nurture and love animals as well, because we are also animals as human beings, and you guys know that. So you are a natural born teacher. That has always been in your birthright. That's why you guys are hypersensitive, all right? These things are fated to you guys. Some of my Geminis, believe it or not, can also benefit, from being an oracle reader, okay? That's for some now. I'm just saying what I see, You can benefit from being an oracle reader, because a lot of you guys are able to discern these answers, the guidance, for yourself and others. So, it's fated, no matter which way you go, that this is who you are. You're a natural born leader, teacher, and nurturer. Okay? That's why you guys are quick to explain something to the fullest extent. You hear me? Yeah. Not that you're just pulling it out the air sign. You hear me? But however, the Geminis, this is your fate, okay? So don't wait. Okay, so before I get into it real deep, I'm going to tell you guys, Gemini, your birthright is 24. And I'm going to put up something else to let you guys know what May is about, okay? May is a beautiful month to be born in. It's a reason they say May Day. I mean, it's a lot of history with you guys as well. Okay, so May being that number 5, let me tell you guys, the number 5 Now that month is alone will keep you alive. You guys are bringing positive change from every dimensional level on this earth, and positive change from every dimensional level is what you shall receive. So you guys shall receive some money on your birthday, all right? Whether you know where it's coming from or not, you hear me? There's gonna be some money because 3D change, it's on every dimensional level. Things are changing, for you guys here in this level. But nevertheless, when the higher realm speaks through that 2-4, which is 24, your birthright, when the higher realm speaks through that number 2, he's telling you guys whatever you're praying for is already on the way. You just need more faith. That is it, and that is all. Everything is coming together as 1 and 1 is 2. The higher realms have equipped you, all right? Now, number 4, the higher, that's a powerful number. You guys have a powerful birthright number. That number 4 is never to be ignored in the spiritual world nor the spiritual realm. That means the angels will send you guys everything that you need. From 4 corners of the world, 4 seasons of the world, 4 elements of the earth, okay? 4 elements of the earth. And think about 4 legs on the table. The angels are sending you everything that you need to continue and be stable. Mind, body, and spirit. Now, wow. So, because that 2 is in front of the 4, need I ever say more, you guys? Again, your birthright is number 2. And because it's 22, a lot of you guys will get everything that you're yearning, okay, in this lifetime. So that 2 is definitely your birthright. That 4 is definitely your birthright. When you add them together, 2 plus 4, that equals 6. You guys, listen up, because this is where it clicks, all right? It clicks, however, it clicks to remind you that this is an easy fix. You hear me? All right, 2 plus 4 equals 6. And when the higher realm speaks through the number 6, because the number 6 has a lot of energy attached to it, all right, a lot of things going on in that 6 that's positive. The higher realms even call it perfect. But then nevertheless, that means, that means, you guys, you will persevere as long as you don't get distracted, okay? Distractions are only sent to dis your actions, all right? So, don't get distracted, Geminis. Distraction can come from various forms, drugs, alcohol, whatever is, supplying the need, gambling, oversexing, overeating, however, I don't know. So, as long as you do not get distracted, okay? This is a message for you, mind, body, and spiritual, okay? Now, this is coming in strong that you guys are not, not feeling so happy right now and something that's going on with you and your person here. Some of you guys are feeling unhappy about it because the lack of emotional, embrace of intimacy, and you guys definitely are working on your anger. You try not to get angry about this, but let me tell you guys, Jump Street, okay? You guys, what angers you the most is what came actually from your birth. Okay, this is very important that you know this. You hear me? You may never have heard your birth story or even thought to ask about it, right? It may be too late for some of you guys, because some of you guys, your parents have passed away, and my deepest condolences, but they're always here in spiritual form, so you can always write them a letter, all right? And I'm telling you, it makes you feel better to know that they're here in the spiritual realm. And you guys know I am a medium ever since I was a little kid. It says you guys are no longer in contact with them, right? Or if those of you are no longer in contact with your parents or someone like the ones that parented you, or it may maintain a mystery for you guys, your birth story. If you are adopted and no access to such information, even this, even not knowing, will tell you something and give you a reason for reflection on what I'm telling you guys. If you can ask someone like your mother or father, or those who raised you guys, who may be a witness, or someone who's a witness to your birth, whatever questions you can think of, Geminis, the pregnancy, what was surrounding it, how they felt just before, during, and after your birth, how long it was, all right, what their support network was, not just your birth, but everything surrounding your birth is the magic key, all right? That's what I'm telling you guys. I'm saying it's the magic key, okay? Your birth is such a part of you. This was the very beginning of how you came into awareness. This is where your story actually begins, okay? You see? So these lacks of feeling emotional intimacy, they are also tied to your birth story, what you are not aware of. You guys constantly trying to work on not being angry, right? It's also a part of your birth story, okay? See, your mom could have been working on not trying to be angry with these daggone doctors and stuff, in the bed clicking and clacking and booking and blacking, and that energy transformed to you. Your mom probably was like, ooh, I'm gonna try not to kill her. I'm gonna try not to kill this nurse or doctor, whatever. Yeah, so keep that in mind, you guys. And no, so behind the scenes, you guys are trying to express this to those you love and those around you, and you do, have a bearing there, trying to express how you feel about this. Even that came from, earlier events in your life, how you communicated in life, with your peer, coming up in school and so forth like that, or your concept of how to communicate. You may have only seen people scream. You know what I'm saying? That may be the only foundation for communication that you have to elevation, right, at that time. However, you guys are past grown. And now that you've grown up, all right, and you've learned certain ways that you can communicate, with their lack of screaming, their lack of rage of tone, and things of that nature. They're asking you, how do you think your history of communication has affected your style of communication today? Does the way you communicate leave you feeling heard, or are there still blockages, okay? Because the foundation of our individual communication style lies in our experiences of emotional expression as children, and how we validated our feelings, okay? And how our feelings was validated also by our parents, okay? Yeah, it's true. Even if feelings were not exposed verbally, they may still have been communicated, seen, and heard clearly through providing physical and emotional safety, cuddles, and being present and attentive, right? And if you were not embraced by those feelings of those cuddles, they may have been hits and bruises. The way, you felt communication is effective. Well, that's what's going on, you guys. So pay attention, because that is what is going on. Behind the scenes, it's going to be work, Gemini. You guys have to work on communication skills, expressing yourself in such a manner of not being overly sensitive, not being angry, which you guys are working on. I do see that, okay? Even in unhappy, life situations, all right? And just keeping this message in mind wholeheartedly. that this, in fact, is something that comes from way back when. It's already enrooted and booted in you. You know what I'm saying? And it comes from your birth revenue. All right? So, in all actuality, Gemini, you or your person do not feel like safe in these areas here, okay? Because I'm seeing anxiety, I'm seeing someone overly jealous, I'm seeing you guys trying to, persevere in spite of these, okay? These ideologies, yeah, okay? And also, both of you guys experienced this trauma, okay, in life, okay? And it was trauma that had a lot to do with addictions, okay? Addictions, yeah. You could have had a mother that was also addicted to work, maybe over. You could have had a dad that was overindulging in something, gambling or whatever. These addictions, they transfer in different ways. You guys could have been addicted to something, in the past as well. And they affected this dynamic of love, relationship. So safety is on the table here. And it's very important for you guys to feel safe, security. Security, call on that spiritual security, because for the both of you guys, it's an issue right now. Feeling safe is most crucial. It's a most crucial component of a child's life and development. It is a mother and father's ability to consistently remove or reduce a body's anxiety in infancy. That's the preverbal stage before 2, okay, that sets the blueprint for the child's own ability to regulate feelings as they grow older, okay? Apart from basic and life shelter and food, another pivotal aspect of providing safety is atonement. Atonement is a person's ability to see their child as an individual, separate from themselves, with their own unique set of needs, and to attend to those needs accordingly. So some of you guys actually grew up with parents that did not see you as an individual. They saw you as a part of self, right? So by doing so, they give their child, if they actually see them as separate, which some of you guys did not, unfortunately, grow up with that type of parenting. That parent was like, you're part of me. This is me. This is not what I would do, right? But if a parent could have, believe it or not, acted in such a way that they identify that you are your own person, by doing this, gives the child a cohesive sense of self, where their boundaries are respected, their needs are valued, and they ultimately actually feel safe. So a lot of you and your person grew up with the parents thinking that you were a part of them, like just them. I won't do that, so you don't do that. Within themselves, okay? All right? So in this concept, they're asking you guys, how confident do you feel around physical and emotional intimacy, and in setting your own healthy boundaries? Because boundaries are needed, wanted, and accepted, and they keep the two of you on safety, positive ground, okay? That keeps the relationship going around. So safety is the spiritual amigo, okay, in this relationship. It must be, all right, because I'm seeing it clear on the table as the very important message here for you guys, okay? So hopefully that's clear. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to tap into your finances. Okay, I see it here. Yeah, you guys will be negotiating your debt either with yourself or with your balance checks and book. But it looked like you guys are negotiating debt with someone. Maybe you guys are debted to the whatever company. You guys are negotiating that debt. And you realize cryptocurrency is not in the budget here. And I see you guys following up, paying bills, being very responsible. And this is like overtime. Some of you guys are working tireless hours just trying to set these things up and follow up and pay these bills. But that's all from your good background training here. Yeah, you guys had good training in this, and you guys are headed in the right direction to repair your credit here. That's what I see. While you guys are sitting up there multitasking, you guys really do have a money tree here. So I'm just going to leave it at that. You guys got money coming in every which way. So there's a money tree here. And I hope that's clear. Okay, yeah, right side back pain is coming up here. Right side back pain, you guys are way too interested in other people's lives, okay? You may have to let up, Gemini. Some of you guys, I don't know why I just saw you guys are all in your children's lives and trying to do something extra, and they past grown. So it's like, the higher realms is telling you learn how to actually get selfish a little bit here. It's saying get selfish, bottom line, okay? Get selfish because you're way too interested in other people's lives. It's causing you physical pain. You see, right side back pain, if you guys are experiencing that, okay? Exactly. So some of you guys recognize the fact that, because this card came up about, like I said, there must have been some previous addictions that, what you call, there's an incurable disease, okay? And it literally wants your life out here, okay? Yeah. It's only 3 places. And you guys know it could be, drugs, addictions, any type of drugs, alcoholic addictions and things of that nature. It is an incurable disease, and it has been noted in the medical books as a disease, right? So it's only 3 places that you could end up messing with this disease. So please, on your birthday, you guys, remember this. Jails, institutions, or death. It leads to only those 3 places. I love you guys. This is where we must part ways. If life... Why is this in my face? Okay. All right. For those of you who have the left side back pain, focus on feeling like... Oh, yeah, so that's all. So, okay, so for those of you who feel the right side pain, remember that you got to pay attention more to yourself and get more into yourself, get into grounding yourself. And those who are experiencing this left side pain, focus on yourself as well, okay? This left side back pain, all right? You guys are feeling unloved and not accepted by your, loved ones and family members and your peers. So they're telling you guys to start focusing on yourself, okay? Yourself is your wealth. I can't express that enough. I love you guys. This is where we must part ways. If life lasts and death pass, you will see or hear me again. Until then, you guys, if you see the number 16, that's good news, and that's what I'm going to say. Until then, parlay and peace in.